Again, my name is Gabe Zollner. You know what I find really interesting, and I think I made comment about this quite a while ago, probably shortly after the event took place in Benghazi. But the information that we were given, and you can go Google this because it's on the web, is that Ambassador Christopher Stevens was raped before he was killed. Now, what I find real fascinating about that is that, well, there's a number of things that I find fascinating. The first thing I find fascinating is that Islam, according to the Prophet Muhammad, frowns on homosexuality to the point that they kill them, you know? So, what kind of people were involved in this slaughter on 9/11/12 in Benghazi, Libya? Well, they were Islamic radicals. Okay, so now you're telling me that these guys that did the killing and the raping were Muslims, yet they frown on homosexuality. Now here's another question you need to ask yourself. Not to suggest that these people are in their right mind to begin with, but who can get aroused killing people to the point that they get, you know, an erection? Huh? And supposedly he was raped by multiple men. So, I mean, that tells me there's something really wrong with this whole picture. Now, it's also my understanding that a lot of Islamists, you know, like the Muslims, they like little boys as well as little girls. You know? I mean, they can marry them when they're, what, 3 years old, I guess, and they can consummate it when they're 10 or 12, or who knows. I mean, the whole thing is sickening. But they also like little boys. That's really strange, because they like little boys, but the Muhammad prophet, he said, you know, don't do that. So there's a real big disconnect here. Are you sort of getting the picture? Because I'm confused by it. You know what I mean? They like little boys, and they like little girls, and they can rape men that they're about to murder. You gotta be really screwed up, huh? And what did Hillary say? Oh yeah, they're a peaceful, loving religion. I wonder when she's gonna pull out her prayer rug and expose what she's converted to the world. You know? I think it's disgusting that they're even contemplating having her in the 2016 election. And elections don't matter anyway, because the whole thing's a big fix. We saw that in 08, we saw that in 12, and we'll see it in 2016. Unless they change the rules, which are not going to change, because it's the same as, you know, Congress. You know, Congress said they're going to get rid of their ability to do insider trading, and they did. And now they're changing it back again. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wonder why that is. You know, I figured it out. It's affected their cash flow. You know what I mean? They can't make the gazillions that they normally make. So these new guys that are in the Congress, they're saying, hey, how come we can't be part of that yet? You know what I mean? This is getting tough. Why'd you cut us off when you guys all did it? That's probably what it was. So now they got rid of that again so they can all do insider trading again. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Boy, imagine how much money we could make if we could do insider trading, and if we got, hey, buy the stock like John Boner did. You know, $2.8 million he made in pharmaceutical stock. Yeah, he's such a wizard. You know, he sits there and he has so much time to just look at and figure out which one to invest in, huh? Johnny, come on, you're a crook. You're all crooks, actually. You know what I mean? And the American people, well, they're stupid to allow you to be in power. But this wasn't about that. This was about, you know, these Muslims. They're really a strange breed. But like Hillary says, they're peaceful and loving. That's just as long as you convert. If you don't convert, you can see a real nasty side. Yeah, they'll chop your head off. You know what I mean? Think nothing of it. I mean, how many heads have they chopped off already? Dan Pearl was one of them. They did that on television, for God's sake. These people are really screwed up. You know what I mean? But what does Obama say? It's only a few. How many have we killed over the last 11 years, do you think? 50,000? 300,000? I have no idea. But in Obama's head, that's a few. See, because Obama can't count. He has no clue what $17 trillion is, and that's what he's put this country in debt. He has no concept of what that means. The guy's a schmuck. Now, if you don't know what a schmuck is, go look it up. Huh? He's a schmuck of the biggest order. Bozo, you're a schmuck. Huh? Get it? Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, you're a schmuck.